One of the key features of accounting information system is information system. The information system helps you in decision making. It helps you to have better visibility of your business and what is going on in and out, and as well as the better visibility of your transactions and balances. Before we look what is this information system, let's take a step back and understand how any accounting software work, or any traditional accounting software works. In accounting software, while doing accounting, you enter one parameter called the GL code. Accounting software works on this single parameter called GL code. While doing accounting, for each and every transaction you enter GL code, GL name, debit, credit, and you add some narration and some basic data. So what accounting software does, it groups your transactions. Say for example, I have passed 2 debit entries for this 12,000 data account. So there are 2 debit entries for this debtors account, and this debtor account is credited while I have received money from this debtor in my bank. So this debtors account 12,000 is debited twice with 45,000 and as well as 35,000, and at the time of receipt is credited by 38,000, leaving the balance of 42,000 in this debtors account. That is, the accounting software group all your transaction by the parameter called GL code. The output of trial balance, the output of accounting softwares would be trial balance, profit and loss, and balance sheet, and you get the reports for doing the compliances and as well as regulatory filings. So if you see from this transaction, if I group, you can see now this 12,000 debtors have a balance of 42,000. So this is how any accounting software work. It group your transaction by one single parameter called GL code. Now, having understood how accounting software works, let's look what's special in AIS, accounting information system. In AIS, you do the accounting in the same way like any accounting software. That is, you enter the GL code, GL name, debit, credit, and as well as other data which is required by the system. But in addition to this GL code, you need to enter 2 more parameters called the business unit and as well as the project. In order to understand this, what is this business unit and as well as project, as said in AIS, in addition to the GL code, you enter the business unit and as well as project. Business unit is this place where all that is your business is physically located. Say in for example in Bangalore, you have 2 offices in Electronic City and as well as 1 office in Whitefield. While accounting the transaction, you not only enter the GL code, you select the transaction belongs to which location. Is it for Whitefield or it belongs to the Electronic City? In the back end, system has this mapping, that is, business unit is mapped to the city, state, and as well as country. That is, all this data would be automatically populated by the system in the back end. You enter only this and all this would be automatically filled by the system. Similarly, while at the time of implementing AIS, you divide your business in these fashion. That is, at the group level, what that is, group vertical is the highest hierarchy. Group vertical and sub vertical, vertical, sub vertical, base vertical. Project is the lowest level where you find some costs and as well as revenues. In order to explain this practically, say for example, if we look the implementation of one of the group. So this is a group which is into manufacturing of oils, and as well as it is manufacturing in iPhones, and as well as it is into IT. You can see at a group level, they have FMCG, they have divided their business into FMCG, electronics, and as well as information system. FMCG was in turn broke into edible oils. They were, and that is this group sub vertical, and at vertical level they defined edible oils into sunflower and as well as groundnut oil, because they were manufacturing two type of oils. And in turn, at subvertical level, you can see sunflower oil they were manufacturing into half liter, liter and as well as 5 liter. Groundnut they have defined into groundnut half liter and as well as groundnut liter and as well as groundnut 5 liters. And at base vertical level, you can see these half liters, all these half liter were further divided into half liter pouch sunflower, half liter pouches, half liter bottle. And at the project level, you can see this half liter pouch is in turn broken down into grade A, grade B. So they were manufacturing this, they were manufacturing, if you look from product to group vertical, they were manufacturing half liter in pouches of grade A, grade B, which is being mapped to sunflower, half liter which is being mapped to half sunflower, half liter and as well as liter denominations. So this is how this business is split. You can fit anything into this depending on your exact business. What is your business nature? Based on your business nature, you define this at the time of implementing AIS. So what happens coming to the accounting? While doing accounting, you enter GL code, business unit and as well as project, and the system will fill all these data, that it will automatically populate this and it will automatically populate all this. What is the benefit of this? You can generate any report at any level, at any combination. If you want to see your operations at city, you can generate the operations at city. If you want to see the operations at the subvertical level, subvertical level you have defined half liter, 5 liter and as well as groundnut half liter, 5 liter and liter, this kind of. You can generate the report at this level or at this level or at this level or at this level. At any level you can generate the report. The system not only have this mapping, you are just doing an accounting only this, you are just entering these 3 parameters, but the system is filling all this, which will give and diversified reports such that you can which will give much more deeper understanding of your business. Not only this, though you might be entering transactions in one currency, assume you are entering the transaction, assume you have your entity is an Indian entity and you have an export invoice, you are entering into USD dollars. The system daily automatically, it will automatically connect to our server and it will automatically get the exchange rates. So the system will convert your transactions from USD to your local entity currency. Not only this, that means the systems daily have exchange rates fed, and it will have chart of accounts mapping and as well as fiscal years mapping and period mapping. With all these permutations and with all these powerful structure, what is the output is you can generate reports. Say this is an entity level trial balance. As said, you can generate the report at any level. That is, you can generate a report at a city level. You can see this is the trial balance at the city level. You can generate the report at a country level, or you can generate at vertical level. You can generate at group vertical level, or even at this lowest level of the project. You can see it fetches the reports in very fraction of seconds. Not only this, since it is having daily exchange rates fed, you can generate report not only in your local currency. From accounting softwares, you generate your report in only local currency. You can generate the report in document currency as well. And in document currency, if you want city-wise transactions, you can see you have some export transactions as well. This is an Indian entity. It has transactions in INR and as well as USD, means these documents were export documents which were denominated in other currency. You can generate in document currency. Group currency means this is an American based group where their group currency is US dollars. And since it has the exchange rates daily fed, it immediately in a fraction of seconds it will convert all the transactions into your group currency, which is the dollars. That is with combination of either, that means you can generate not only in entity currency, you can generate in document currency, group currency, and again with all these permutation combinations you can generate at any level. Not only this, if you have multiple entities nowadays, that means within a country, if you have multiple entities, or even for nowadays for GST sake, even though if you have a single PAN, you have floated multiple entities, and if you want to consolidate, you can consolidate in a fraction of seconds. In 2023, I didn't enter this any transactions. You can see the group is now immediately converted into the group currency. The group currency is US dollars. Again, with this is, that is in a fraction of seconds, all your entities will get converted and they are clubbed. So not only at entity level, you can generate the report at all the group level, so that if you have 4 entities which is spread in one in US, UK and India, in a fraction of second you can group all this. How it will group? Though these entities are operating in with different currencies, since you are daily feeding the entities this information system with the exchange rate, in a fraction of second all the group got converted. So in this group, this is a group which is operating in US, that is, and as well as Hong Kong, China, and as well as in India. All these transactions got converted into group currency, which is US dollars. That is, all the Chinese yen got converted into USD, INR got converted into USD, and USD is in USD again in a fraction of second, because it has the exchange rates. And it not only just group like that. Grouping has its own that is, it has its logic, right? That means which account has to be clubbed with which account. That is a group of account mapping, chart of accounts mapping. It has chart of accounts mapping, and fiscal period also. In US, the fiscal period is Jan to December, whereas India is April to March. So if you want to generate a report for a fiscal period of 2022 at December 12, so the period 12 is different in India because it is April to March calendar year, whereas for US it is Jan to December. Since it has mapping, it will map only the right period, and as well as it will map the right GLs for clubbing, and it has the exchange rates, and it has these set of combinations. With all this, it will generate a powerful report. So within an entity also you can break down, and you can do analysis at any level in an entity currency or a document currency or in a group currency at any of these levels. Or you can even generate the group level trial balance. That means you can consolidate your group in a fraction of seconds. So this is a powerful information system with which you can drill down your business, and you can make a decision making. Thank you.